Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming back to my channel and seeing this video. And I actually thought of this morning. It just came up to my mind and I'm like, what, I need to share this with you all. And as you can see, the title of this video is actually 24/7. And I'm just gonna ask you a question real quick to begin with. Have you ever felt like when you needed somebody the most, you needed to share some good or bad news, they were not there for you? They would not pick up their phone calls. They would not answer you back with through text messages, through Facebook. And even if you showed up to their apartment or to their house or wherever they lived and nobody was home, you feel like, wow, I really need somebody right now to share something with them, and they're not even home. They're not answering me. What is going on? And it's in those moments where you like feel like you really need somebody. You need to share something really important with them, or you're going through a sad or difficult time, and yet nobody is there for you, or that's how you feel. And you just simply need somebody to hear you out, somebody that can just listen to all they have to say. You need to vent, or you need to cry, or you've got really bad news or whatever it may be, and you just need somebody to really just be there for you, even just as simple as a hug. Well, let me tell you something. There is somebody that cares about you, and there is somebody that is available 24/7, no matter what time it is, no matter if it's late at night, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you can't go to sleep, or it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon or whatever, or in the evening, in morning. It does not matter what time it is when you need somebody, and you either don't have the confidence or the guts to wake somebody up, or you have tried and they're sleeping or they're nowhere to be found, and you feel like there's nobody out there that can really help you. Well, God is available 24/7. And something that I learned like a year ago or two in my speech class, had this awesome professor, and he told us that a relationship, or when you're talking with somebody, it's a two-way street, right? Many times we face situations where we're talking with another person, yet it feels like a one-way, like you're inputting and you're asking all the questions, and they're not even asking you, or they're just saying yeah, or they're not even interested. So that's like a one-way street conversation. And sometimes we need that two-way street, and we can't find it with anybody else around us. And God is already available whenever you need him. All you need to do is reach out to him and let him know what's going on. If you need to cry, if you need to vent, if you're angry, if you're frustrated, well, guess who you can go to God. He really does care about you. And so in Isaiah, I'm going to the Bible now. In Isaiah chapter 65 verse 24, it says this. Well, let me find it real quick. Where's that? It says, before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. And so God knows way before we even pray or talk to him, he knows what we're going through, and he knows what we need and what we desire, and he will give us just that. And he can comfort you. He can give you that peace that you're seeking, that serenity, that comfort, whether you've lost someone lately or recently through a death, or a tragedy has happened in your family, or an illness has struck your body, or somebody that you really love and care for, or divorce is happening, you know, around a couple that you really care for or love, and you just feel like you just need somebody that really understands you, but you're not finding that person, or they're not available, or if you find that person, they're not really interested about what you have to say, yet the Lord is very interested, and he can you know, this says, before they call, I will answer. While they are still speaking, I will hear. So even way before you've even been to God right now, he already knows what's going on. And even while you're venting and talking to him, he's still listening. So God listens to all of our prayers, to all of our cries, to all of our frustrations, to all of our petitions. And he really does love you and care for you. And he is available 24/7. And then if you go to Matthew chapter 7, verse 7, is one of my favorite verses from the Bible. It really does help me get through some hard times in my life, or through some sad times in my life, whatever the situation, good or bad, whether I feel like I can no longer go, or I can accomplish something. This verse really does speak to me in my life and my soul, and it really does reassure me that God does care for me. And it says this: ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. And then verse 8 says, for everyone who asks receives, he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks the door will be open. So God is just waiting for you to ask, and he wants to answer to you and to your petition, but you need to seek him. And don't be shy, don't be ashamed. Maybe you're like, I haven't been to church in a while, I haven't read the Bible, I haven't been a good person lately. You know what? That does not matter right now. What matters is that you seek God and you ask him to forgive you, right? And to help you in whatever situation or circumstance that you're going through. And he will come to your rescue. He will come to your aid, and he will not reject he will not reject you. He loves you, whether you feel like an outcast sometimes, like I do, but with God, all things are possible. Whether it may be something that you feel like is really impossible, God can really help you out if you just believe in him and you have a little bit of faith. So remember that God is available 24/7. I love you. Jesus loves you. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, everybody. Have a blessed weekend.